Welcome to a quick tutorial on how to contribute to the MOC project, but also on basically how to do some edits and file changes in GitLab using only a browser and the web interface. You know me, I prefer the command line and to use plain old Git, but I know that's a lot for some, or it's scary to others, and it's fine if you just work in the browser. So we accept various contributions. So we know the main product of this Medium online course on how to use R for analyzing data from psychological studies or studies from related fields. You know, one of the main products is basically the book. Even the apps and everything that we're trying and the slides, everything is basically to accompany the book and this course. So you know, if you go to the book directory, you will see basically a file per chapter. That's the idea. And if you click on that, you can see you can open them in the web IDE, but if you just want to edit a single file, you can just click on edit. So choose that option and then click on the edit button and you can make your changes. So you can delete the line and do that, or you can change the word, whatever you prefer to do. Once you're happy with your changes, you can commit those changes to the repo, and you'll probably commit them to main. We can discuss branching in another day, but right now we are trying to avoid to use branches to avoid that complication. So let's say you make your changes and you commit them to main. Now this is the default commit message. It would obviously help if you make it a bit more informative. So let's say this first line is the subject of your email and you're basically writing an email per contribution. So you can say in this commit I change da 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 da. And here it could be, let's say there was a bug, it could be fix bug on or change the wording on Again, I don't want to make the changes. If I did, I would just push the commit changes button. As I don't, I will cancel the changes and I'll discard them. As I said, another option, especially if you want to edit multiple files, is just to open that in the web IDE. It gives you tons of more features. I would advise you to check the official GitLab documentation on that. I don't actually use the web IDE, as I've told you, I'm more of a terminal kind of geek, but you can edit multiple files. If you notice, you can open multiple tabs, open to the side. Oh, you can work on 2 chapters at the same time. This is cool. And you can make your changes here. Notice that as soon as you make some change, you will see that your source control tab menus thing will tell you that you have changes that you haven't commit. And I would advise you to commit small changes at a time. So let's say you make this change and you would say what the change is, and you, again, the first line is basically the subject of the email and the rest is your outline for what you did. For very short commits, the kind of commits that you should be making, because it's easy to make small changes at a time, you may just need the subject. You may not need to write a very detailed description of what you did. Now, if you don't commit these changes, you will basically accumulate files that have changed, and you can change multiple files within a commit. So, and now if you notice, you have 3 changes to commit. Okay, and then you can commit them and push. Okay, there's probably tons more you can do. There's a lot of menus here. I encourage you to explore this and to read the official documentation, but for now this will have to suffice. So you could say change chapters 06, 08, 11, and then you would describe your changes here. You would commit and push to main. Again, I don't want to do this, so I'm just gonna leave this window and I'm gonna leave the page. Again, check out the GitLab documentation on that. a cool thing about our project is once you make your commit, it should trigger a pipeline. Now, a pipeline is a, um, a sequence of stages, and each stage can have several jobs. In this case, we have 3 stages: the one where we build the book, the one where we try and get the book ready for deployment, and one where we just basically get that to the website, to the GitLab page of the book. So if you don't know, the book is accessible over on rug.gitlab.io -mock. So that's rggd.gitlab.io -mock. Once you're over there, you'll see that this book is basically being regenerated by every commit that I make. Now, GitLab was under some spam from people trying to use the CI/CD tooling that they offer to mine cryptocurrency. So they will only let you run your pipelines if you register a credit card in your name with them. I know this sounds scary. Again, you just need to do this once. They won't charge really anything from the credit card. They just need to check that you're basically a real person. They say this really helps to reduce spam. Now, if you're not comfortable with it, just make your commits. They won't trigger the pipeline. They won't automatically update the book, but I can go over here and run your pipeline for you because I've registered a credit card with my name over here, and I've never had any issues with that. So yeah, this is basically how to contribute to the book. We accept translations, we accept ideas for chapters, we accept the revision of the chapters, general feedback on the site. If you want to help us start to build some apps to visually and dynamically demonstrate the theoretical concepts on one of our chapters, we're also doing that. We're doing a lot of things. Check the open issues, especially the help wanted tag, so you can filter by the help wanted or good first issue, and you can see a lot of things will appear where we need your help, mostly at this point translations, but we have other open issues if you're a bit more comfortable with that. So yeah, that is it. Let me just check the other issues. Yeah, like drafting chapters and revising chapters, a lot of that is also taking place. So yeah, thank you for watching. This was a very quick tutorial. I'm João and I'm logging out. We'll see you in the Discord from the rug, the mailing list, or whichever other platform